Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today we are going to make this fun little Easter card. I'll show you this cool thing that it does. Looks like a normal card, and then you can stand it up. I think it's called a vertical easel card. See, normally easel cards look like this, but this one stands just like that. Isn't that cute? Saw this idea from, her name is Barb Stamps, that's all I know. And she made one of these and I thought it was so adorable. If I remember, I'll put a link down below so you can check out her YouTube channel. She does some fun stuff. I am using the stamp and thin cut set, so you have the thin cuts and the stamp set from the Daisy Meadows card making. Cute set. And we're going to make a happy Easter, or should I say happy Easter card. So the first thing that I do, I have a piece of cardstock from my stash. I think this is some very old Stampin' Up! Paper that I've been hoarding, and I am now using it up. This will be my card base. So I took the 8.5 by 11 sheet and I cut it in half at 5.5 inches. So now I have a piece of 5.5 by 8.5. You know me with fun folds. I'm lazy. I like them to be easy. So all you're doing is folding it in half, 5.5 inches tall, 4.25 wide. And take your bone folder and encourage that fold. So now you open it up. It's like a normal card. To make the fun fold, set your card down and fold to the inside up to the line, up to that fold line that you already have there. And give it a little crease and a little folding. And that's it. That's the base of our card. I do have some pretty, this is the Daisy Meadows. Isn't that cute Easter egg paper? I think that is so sweet. So I'm going to use some glue and attach it. The panels are 5.25 inches tall by 1 7/8 inch wide. So 1 7/8 by 5.25. I found that gave me the best even looking border all the way around. I played around with quite a bit of paper to figure that out. I don't know why it was so challenging. Probably because it's 1 7/8, and who knew? So I'll get this other one here. And I do need a couple of circles. Excuse me. I have a circle punch. This one is a 1 3/8. I think you could probably get away with a 1.5, but I couldn't find mine. So I am just punching out 2 circles. Again, being lazy. You could score all of this, but I'm just folding it over. Folding it in half. Using my bone folder to encourage that fold. And give it a nice crisp edge. And now you have your 2 little half circles. Take the glue, and if you're more comfortable with a tape runner or some kind of other adhesive, use that. I am going to, you butt it up next to that little fold line. Don't go over the fold line, just next to it. And attach your first half circle, and then this is your second half circle, and you match it up on the other side of that fold line. You will see why you have to do that a little later on, but this gets us our base of the card. And I'm going to set that aside. Right now we need to do some stamping. I'm going to put my pin back in my glue so it doesn't dry off on me. Now, I went and I cut all of the pieces. I cut the bunny. I cut little background pieces. I cut the carrots. I cut a bow tie. We only need one bow tie. I have the flowers and the bunny feet, and I did 3 eggs. And the one thing that I love about these smaller sets, this would be considered, I would consider this more of a C-sized set, a little bit smaller images. It will work through a small mini die cut machine. I have one like this. It's tiny, but all of those little pieces will run through there. And this is the perfect thing to take on the go if you are wanting to take some work with you to get done. It works beautifully. So right now I'm going to use some black ink. This is the regular black. I have used our intense black on some of my bunnies. Today I am using regular black ink because I'm going to use our tri-blend markers. Okay, now I think that's it for the black ink for now. We will need it when we put our words on. Got a whole stack of colors here because I wasn't sure what I wanted. So I'm using peach. I have this little, looks like a sign. Ooh, nice. And then this one we'll put the Easter on. Oh, boy, that's just the right amount of juicy now on that black ink pad. For a while it was a little much. Okay. So we need to do a little coloring. We'll let that dry. Okay, now that we have all of our pieces colored, it's time to start assembling. So on the hoppy, we're going to attach the bunny. There we go. And we can put on his little bow tie. And his little feet. Okay. Now, here's where you're going to see what you do with these little circles. These little circles are, I apologize if I've been off the camera, my goodness. I'm putting adhesive on the top side of those circles and then putting my bunny on them. Now hold the bunny in place, count to 3, and hopefully bunny will stay. You can see there that that's why, we got a little glue on the outside there. Yeah, we're doing good. Now this other little sign, put the flowers on the top and little carrots. You don't want to have these hanging off the edge. You want them to stay on the little banner piece. And here I've got the 3 little eggs. 1, 2, and 3. And that looks like that. It's a cute little cluster. We're going to flip it over, and I have some of the adhesive that's left over when you make a shaker card. These little middle pieces of adhesive work great on these projects. And I'm going to stick some on the back, just like that. Then we will peel off the backing. Hopefully my fingernails will work. Oh, this is getting to be a long one. I have to do some editing. Okay, so we've got that on there. And what I like to do is line it up close to this one on there. And then when you open it up, it stands just like that. Isn't that a fun card? Anybody would love getting that cute little card. And there's plenty of room inside to write your message. So I hope you'll give this a try. It's a fun fold, doesn't need any measuring, my kind. Thank you so much for stopping by.